here, and today I will be showing you guys how to make a remote annunciator light just like this one, except the voltage will be different. That's pretty much the only difference, and you will have to buy your own plate. So the materials we'll need is some kind of adhesive to mount it to the plate. This is the plate I'll be using, but you could just use a regular wall plate, the blank one for like junctions. I have a 2.4 volt DC battery. I'm sure you could get 3 volts, or just use a button cell battery. That one's rechargeable. You're going to need a red LED. The color doesn't matter as long as it matches the voltage, because they do sell 120 volt LEDs, which can't use a relay for it on this panel. Here we have wire. We're going to need wire and wire strippers, and also the screwdriver for the terminals on your panel. So we will not be using resettable power, but we will be using the relays, which are over here. So if we pop this relay off, we can see, or at least I can see, it says normally, common, normally closed, and normally open. These are programmable. I'm going to set it to fire. But the way we're going to wire this up is I got to be careful when I do this. Also, make sure you test your your LED first. Positive leg is the longest one. As you can see, lights up, takes off, light doesn't light up. Okay, so since this battery is live and can blow up, because I doubt it has protection on it, I'm just gonna snip the negative and then snip the positive. Now I want to try and keep these far apart. Ouch, I just poked myself with the wire. Zoom out here. Just a little bit. There we go. So, we want to take our positive, strip that so that'll go into the terminal of the thing. Twist it. Okay, so here is our common. This is where our common wire will go. Put that in there, and then tighten it down. Okay, now we have one side of our relay. You will need wire nuts or some sort of wire connectors. I will be using both wire nuts and wire connectors. So, for our negative on this thing, first of all we need a stripper. Keep in mind the positive isn't connected yet, so it's not going to short it out. And then we'll take our negative from the wire that we're going to be using for this and twist those together. And then put a wire nut on top of it. Just tighten those down. Now you can use wire nuts for the LED. I don't really recommend it. It's kind of like a resistor. It's kind of weird to use the thing for it. But now I'm going to go ahead and put these 2 wires at the other end underneath the terminals. Okay, now that those are making good contact and are in there nice and tight, we can now put our positive lead into where the normally open would be. Normally open means normally off. So this is where the normally open will be on the relay. This is obviously just terminals. There's no relay in there. Tighten it down. Now there is no way that there's power going to this until I put it on here. But put this in here. Now we could take our battery. Our LED, sorry. Still the positive is this lead right here because it's longer. Take that, put it in here. It's going to be a little crooked because of the longer leg and the shorter leg. But you could tighten this in here. And you could use wire nuts for this. I'm just using this because it's easier. Okay, got that lead in. Got the negative tied down. Now, since I'm going to be using a metal plate, Obviously, you probably can't drill a hole in there. I'm just going to put down some tape on the back side so that it doesn't short. And I go a little too long here. So, put some tape right like that. I'm not sure if there's a coating on here that makes it not short, but see, I'm going to tape my LED. I'm going to take this like that, bend it forward, okay, and then I'm going to tape the LED, the terminal block down. Okay, so this one obviously isn't too good because the hole's too big, but put the tape in the back a little bit, and then I'll put my light down here. So I think I could zoom out. Yep. So here's how it works. First of all, power goes in through the batteries. Negative goes straight up to the LED. Positive goes in through the common, and then normally it closes right here, which means it would normally be on. We have it normally open, which means it's off until it goes into alarm or supervisory. Then that will go down through the wire, and then the positive will turn on the LED because the negative is already connected beforehand, but it's always connected. So to demonstrate this, I'll pull the pull station, and then the relay should activate, I believe. Let's just check that it's on the correct mode. Relays, yes, one is an alarm. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh, sorry about that. As you see, the LED turned on, panel is in alarm. And that's our remote annunciator light. Sorry, a notification stopped my video. But here, as we can see, the light is on, and we can change the settings to be for whatever you want on this particular panel. Obviously, you would have to change the relay that it's on for different panels that don't have programmable relays. But that's going to conclude this video, guys. I hope you learned something, and there's the light off. Thanks for watching. Peace out.